Brandon Costa uploaded this video to his TikTok account on September 12, 2022. Since then, it has been viewed more than 10.8 million times. According to Brandon, he woke up in the middle of the night after hearing a strange noise coming from outside his bedroom. He immediately grabbed his phone and started recording, but what he captured that night left him deeply disturbed. Brandon says he had used a Ouija board a few days earlier, which is why he believes the events that followed may have been paranormal.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No. Ay, no manches.
At one point in the video, what appears to be a face briefly peeks around the doorway before quickly disappearing. A few seconds later, something even stranger happens. The bedroom door suddenly closes on its own, even though no one is near it. Because Brandon had recently used a Ouija board, many viewers believe the two events could be connected. Even so, no one knows for certain what really happened that night. According to the person who shared this video, the homeowner had been experiencing strange and unexplained events for quite some time. To find out what was happening, he set up a camera in his bedroom and left it recording overnight. Late that night, the camera captured something that quickly caught the attention of thousands of viewers. While the man is lying in bed, he suddenly appears to be pulled upward by his feet, lifting part of his body off the mattress. Startled, he quickly scrambles to the other side of the bed, trying to figure out what just happened. A few moments later, the video comes to an end. So, what do you think? Was this a real paranormal event, or just a staged video? I'll let you decide. In this video, two explorers enter an abandoned house late at night, a place that locals claim has long been haunted by jinn. The building is completely run down. Broken walls, destroyed furniture, and the dark interior make the investigation even more unsettling. As they search through the house, their flashlight suddenly catches a shadowy figure running toward the staircase.
أنت شفتها؟ في حد؟ في حد؟ في حد؟ امسكها امسكها يا حد شفت حد تعال يا حد وين اختفى ملعون الجدف؟
Unsure whether they are chasing a real person or something else entirely, they decide to follow it. After reaching the second floor, they search every room one by one, but the figure is nowhere to be found. It seems to have disappeared within seconds. Even though the fear in their voices is obvious, they continue searching the abandoned house. Zoe Bruno and her family live on a farm where, according to them, strange things have been happening for quite some time. In one of her earlier videos, Zoe explained that one of their pigs gave birth to two piglets with severe deformities. Sadly, both were stillborn. The family says they had never seen anything like it before, and since then, they felt that something unusual has been happening on the property. Sometime later, while Zoe's sister was home alone, she heard strange noises coming from the pig barn and decided to record what was happening with her phone.
Hola chicos, estoy grabando este video porque mi papá y mi mamá se fueron a comprar una cosa en el almacén y mi hermano Seban está en la pieza, pero yo sentí relojado por acá. No sé qué está pasando, pero quiero tratar de grabar. ¡Ah! Miren eso. ¡Ah! ¡Ah!
At one point in the video, a face can be seen briefly peeking out from behind one of the wooden posts before disappearing again. The experience left Zoe's sister badly shaken, and the family still has no explanation for what she saw that night. Many viewers believe the figure in the video could be something paranormal, while others remain skeptical. What do you think? Someone is recording the view of a river, and at first, everything seems completely normal. A few moments later, however, the camera captures something in the distance. The person filming zooms in to get a closer look at whatever is standing in the water. Very little information is available about this footage, but it has sparked plenty of discussion online.
Domingo, curtindo uma cachoeira em Lick, Rio de Janeiro. Reparem no visual, na mata. Agora o melhor de tudo é essa queda d'água. Muita água, muita força. Uhul! E caraca, uma coisa ali. Caraca, apareceu um cara ali no meio da água. Mozinho! Mozinho, você viu o cara no meio da água? Caraca! Ali, mozinho!
In the middle of the fast-moving river, what appears to be either a person or an unknown figure can be seen standing in the water. As several waves crash over it, the figure suddenly disappears from view. For a moment, it looks as though the current has swept it away. Then, just a few seconds later, it briefly reappears before disappearing once again. Even though we can't clearly understand what the person behind the camera is saying, the tone of their voice makes it obvious that they are genuinely shocked by what they're seeing. This video has been circulating online for years and continues to spark debate among viewers. Many people who have watched it believe the figure seen in the footage is a jinn.
طب وينك؟ وين رحت؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هيو السناب صار يعلق. شو انت وراي؟ كم من واحد في هون؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. الدخان.
A few moments later, the figure appears in front of the camera once again. It is dressed entirely in black, and because of the darkness, it's difficult to make out any clear details. One thing that has caught the attention of many viewers is that the figure doesn't appear to cast a shadow on the ground. At the same time, a deep growling sound can be heard as thick smoke begins rising from the floor. It's unclear where the smoke comes from, but it is clearly visible in the footage. A few seconds later, the figure suddenly disappears and is no longer seen. The person recording continues filming for a short time, but eventually decides to leave the building and quickly runs out of the abandoned house. Jacob had recently moved into a house he inherited from his grandmother. One night, he woke up to the sound of knocking and decided to record whatever was happening with his phone.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
At first, the knocking seemed to be coming from the closet, but when Jacob opened the closet door, he found nothing unusual. A few moments later, the knocking started again, this time from the other side of the room, leaving him even more confused and frightened. The strangest part was he realized that the clown doll sitting on top of the dresser was facing the bed at the beginning of the video. Later, without anyone touching it, the doll appeared to be facing the door instead. After noticing this, Jacob removed the doll from his bedroom and moved it downstairs. He believes the events of that night were enough to convince him that he no longer wanted to live in that house.